Bill Huge Simonson. We're at ArtPrize 2012. And you know, ArtPrize is kind of like a game, right? There's a competition. We have a winner, we have a loser.
Yeah, it's a short season where people walk around, they vote online, they see their favorites, they narrow it down to a top 10, and right now, you know what, I think I have my MVP, my most valuable prize, kind of like this Cabrera-Trout ridiculous battle that's out there. Even though Cabrera has a triple crown, people are thinking, oh, the guy from LA, which is full of a lot of artists. Trout, the center fielder, the youngster, he's the new prize on the scene. Cabrera is the MVP in baseball, and I have my most valuable prize in ArtPrize 2012.
All right, Huge. Well, since you know a little bit about art, let's talk about some of the top 10. What do you think about Return to Eden? Beautiful piece.
You know, Return to Eden, there's expectations. They spent a lot of money during the off season to try and put together this prize, and I just don't think they measured up.
It's a mosaic, by the way.
But you know what? When the mosaic can't get to the playoffs, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When the mosaic, you know, just is totally below what we expected, I can't go with that. So it's not my MVP, my most valuable prize.
All right, what about Chris Laporte? He won in 2010. He's got City Band at the Grand Rapids Art Museum. What do you think about the City Band?
You know, Jim Leland won the AL in 2006, and Jim Leland sometimes overmanages, which you've heard on the Huge show.
I've heard that.
And I think Chris Laporte this year overmanaged his art prize. I mean, his piece, I think, is just overmanaged, overdone. He's not going to be my most valuable prize.
Right next to his piece is Origami there, also at the Art Museum.
Origami, you know, I thought...
Images on the wall, it's pretty cool.
You know what, I mean, we've had the foreign influence in baseball, and Origami came in, and Origami probably is the MVP in any other year. But right now, Origami isn't my most valuable prize.
All right, elephants right next door to Origami, done by this pencil drawing as well. Beautiful elephants on the wall. I know that the Oakland A's kind of tie in with the elephants, right?
That's my point. The Oakland Athletics. Elephants go back to the Philadelphia days. This was close. You know, I think like the A's, the elephants on the wall have been one of the most surprising stories in ArtPrize 2012. But I think once they got to the top 10, the elephants literally hit the wall. They're not my most valuable prize.
The sentimental pick, Lights in GR, when all those Chinese lanterns came off the downtown here in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, you know, if I'm thinking about ArtPrize next year on me getting 1,000 flashlights on this bridge and just flashing them in the sky and getting to the top 10. No way that's my most valuable prize. No way lights in the sky. You know what? If it's like natural lights in the sky, but lanterns that go up, not a lot of creativity, not my MVP.
Not for you. Okay.
Not for me.
What about over at the Bob, this wood carving there by Dan Heffron?
Dan Heffron. Now the wood carving to me really is one of the top wood carvings I've ever seen. I went to college for wood carving. And
you didn't go to shop?
I love shop and wood carving. You know, a lot of crazy kids were in the shop class up at Sparta High School.
All right.
But the wood carving to me really didn't get done what it really was meant to do. And it's not a champion right now. It's not the MVP. So, you know, I love wood shop, but I'm not going with that as my MVP.
All right, here's two more to go. Martine von Wonderdunk over at the Urban Institute for Contemporary Art, Song of Lift. What do you think about that piece?
Von Wonderdunk, if you remember back in the British Open, Van Wonderdunk had the lead in the final two holes, and just John Von Wonderdunk, you know, that guy should be in basketball. We should be talking about Van Wonderdunk, because you know what, it sounds like a guy who plays out at Hope College. You know, could you imagine Van Wonderdunk with another slam? He's not the MVP. He's not the most valuable prize.
Okay, well, what about stick-to-itiveness over at the Blue Bridge where we're at right now?
You know what, and that's why we're standing here, and I think the most valuable prize really sums up, if you look, you see 9 horses in the Grand River.
That's right.
That kind of symbolizes the Tigers, led by their big horse, Miguel Cabrera, who is the MVP, and these horses define the most valuable prize. If you think about this, this is imported bamboo from Bali.
It's applewood from Michigan.
Applewood from Michigan, Bali, applewood, it doesn't matter where it's from. This is my MVP.
Okay.
This is the most valuable prize in ArtPrize 2012. Stick to it. Nibness.
Yeah, we can't even say it.
Can't say it, but I love it.
This is the winner.
The winner. It's the winner. It's the MVP, the most valuable prize in ArtPrize 2012.
All right, let's find out if you're right. It's Friday night, and we're going to find out.
Thank you, buddy.